All right, I got the parts for, I took the muffler off this one because I just got it. This is my eBay find. That's the pawn shop find. These are Echo 310s. I like to have them, see, I get pieces like this from the mill, and they get all twisted and stuff. I mean, you lose the percentage. So I cut them up, put them in the firewood area. So these little saws are great for that, 30 cc's, so CS 310. So this one has a standard muffler on it, and this one I kind of hollowed out. So I wanted to do a fun little test to see if it made any difference whatsoever. And hey, I got to cut this wood up. Why not? These are great saws to me. To have a couple of these around your farm, your home, or whatever, for light duty stuff like that, like this is just perfect. So I'm going to fire each one up. I'll run them. I got some beech nut I brought that's in the pile back there. We'll cut through that, and we'll just see if it makes a difference. And I purposely got two different style bars, and each one has their own chain, so we can check the chains, if there's any difference in the way they cut, and one that has a muffler mod and one that doesn't. Yeah, just for fun, you know, it's just for fun. Enough I keep the sweat out of my eyes. It's like 80, 85 degrees. I should be able to work this off pretty good. Need to get rid of my winter belly. Jelly rolls and, all right, these do have the primer. I hope that one didn't just break. So this is the pawn shop. This is the one where I basically just muffler modded it, nothing fancy. All right, I'm going to pause it real quick, get some of this over there so I'm not tripping over it. We'll get back to it. It's hard to see in the camera when it's sunny out. So some of you may wonder, why did he have the muffler off of this? Well, I took it off both of them. I wanted to see the piston, and then when I lowered the piston down, I wanted to kind of see what I could of the cylinder walls, just to see what I was working with. This one had a lot of carbon. I'm glad I took it off. Had a lot of carbon in the throat of the exhaust. The muffler was clear, but it did have a little bit of cylinder scratches. So, like I said, this is from eBay. So let's see how this one starts. It's got the primer bulb. I like these switches. I like those a lot. Everybody's going to get mad about me doing that. One hand on the saw. Seem to run all right. It does seem like that one does seem like it runs a little bit better. It actually looked like the worst inside the cylinder. I'm gonna get this cut up. We're gonna go back there, try it on some logs.
That's just the darn camera was on. I got it all cut up. Go back to the log.
Great saws here. Just having a little fun with some small saws. Just good for hanging around the house. Doing just what I did. Cutting slab wood and small wood like this. That one's got some clutchage issues. So that's probably, what, 8 inches, something like that. I'm just demonstrating these little saws in case somebody's thinking about getting one of these little 310s. These little Echo 310s are a great investment. They're cheap, usually under 200. I'm under 200 with bars and new chain. So this one I opened the cap a minute ago to check the fuel. So let's see if it's Yeah, I think the muffler mod helped. Seemed like to me, the one with the ported muffler worked a lot better. Let me turn my alarm off. So what do y'all think? Sound like it cut faster to me. I'll do another one. Let me flip this log around here. Whew. That's some heavy stuff, I'll tell you that. I want to drop that on your damn foot. Beech nut. I can feel the warmth already. Alright, that's the one that has the muffler mod. Let's do this one without the muffler mod. That one needs a little bit of work. That's the one that I noticed a little bit of scarring in the cylinder. So, I guess what you get. So I'm just out here trying to have fun with chainsaws. It's for entertainment purposes. These are great little saws. Like I say, I like to demonstrate even these little saws because there's some people that don't have big yards or don't have a lot of stuff to cut up. They want to have a chainsaw in case branches fall out of the tree. You know, it's a beech nut. If this was, say, a poplar or a pine or something softer, you know, it definitely cut it a lot better. Like it would cut, you know, even oak would cut a little better than that. Beech nut's pretty tough stuff. So, but I want to try the two different chains out too. I've used the Savior brand chains and bars before, and they are a semi-chisel. So it's a semi-chisel on that one. And Razor, the Razor brand is full giddy up and go. So this is all the chisel. So this one felt like it cut better, but this is the one that has the ported muffler versus that. You can definitely tell that one's opening up more on the high end. They're both tuned exactly the same because I wanted them just, stay. I wanted them to be same tune, same everything. Because who knows what kind of life these saws had, you know. eBay used, pawn shop used. That one definitely, like I said, definitely opens up more with the muffler mod, and that's to be expected. And it makes a difference. And it wasn't hard to do because you can't even tell from the front of the saw that I did it. So, but I did was I took this out, this cover off, and I opened that up a little bit right there, and I cut through the baffle, so it's more of a direct. And it's not loud, it's not really that much louder, it's a little louder. And that's the stock muffler. So now, my next fun test, and I usually bring you guys along when I do it just for shits and giggles, is I'm going to do a muffler mod on that. Not going to port them and all that. These saws, I want them to start up and run. I got these little things for me and a buddy, or if we're at the sawmill and I go out and we want to cut up some slab wood and stuff like that to make some bonfires. I got another little saw for the grandkids to use or something like that. So, you know, to me, for under 200 bucks, brand new bar, and this came with 3 new chains, that came with 2 chains, bars, chains, and including the saw, and of course the $13 for those bolts, well under $200 for each one of them. So to me, And I think it would be a good investment for you. You can find these 310s, 145. You know, I paid that one. I offered him 128. He took the 128. He had it for 145. It was $28 or something for ship. It was like 159 or 156, something like that, shipped to me. $27 and something for that. The Razor's Edge, a little bit more. The Savior was like $25 for the bar, 16-inch bars. So, you know, all in under $200 for each saw. Can't go wrong with the Echo. I think they hold their value, and they definitely keep running. Parts are readily available for them, so it's not like you can't find parts, you know. Like some of my Chinese saws that are not clones. I'm trying to find bars for one of them, and I can't find a bar for it, so I'm trying to get a hold of the company. So that's the pain in the butt you go through, but the bars are nothing wrong with them. I just want to get a 24 to match the Pro Yama, so it's equal with the Neotech. So anyway, it's just supposed to be a little whatever, shoot the crap. Want a few little saws. I finally got them all together. So they should be good for just bucking up little slabs and stuff. Just good little saws that last for a while around the farm.